Yo, hello, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you. Hold on a second, I'll switch to my webcam in just a second. Continuing the Honkai Star Rail 3.8 story tonight. I've only done half of it last week, and I'm gonna do the other half tonight. Morning, Itchmug. How are you doing? Are you feeling better? And how's Charlie? Second. Here we go. And then we don't need this anymore. We can take that away and bring back the in-game audio. There we go. Hello, hello. All right. Finally get this finished up, wrap it up. This story has been so super confusing. Even after a week of digesting, over a week actually, over a week of digesting, you know, the first half of the story, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything that's going on here. And it seems like a lot of it is just weird. It's just really freaking weird.
Passphrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Convoluted. We've answered this question before, but this is the past, so...
Because people are afraid to wake up from the dream.
Perfect! Identity confirmed. Welcome, Agent Mech Tycoon. Please proceed to the next rendezvous point. Our people will be waiting for you there.
Is this really necessary?
Gotta stay in character. Follow the instructions, Mech Tycoon.
Mech Tycoon? Going to the office today. I'm well enough. Alright, that's good. Charlie got antibiotics on Saturday, but they seem to be working. Alright, that's good. That's very good to hear.
Hello. Please submit identity verification for Agent Ultra Firepower Instant Star Traveler.
Penny, is feeling, for the most part, better too. She's just very picky with what she's eating. If she doesn't have like treats mixed into her food, she will refuse to eat until she's too hungry. She's very, very I don't know if stubborn is the right word. Well, stubborn is one of them, sure. She just wants treats.
Who?
Mech Tycoon wasn't cool enough, so Miss Sparkle went ahead and changed it.
Masked fool. You shouldn't be here.
Well, someone's been kept in the dark this whole time, completely oblivious to their real body standing right in front of them.
Buddy.
Don't tell me you still haven't noticed. That memo keeper has already stabbed you in the back once. No way. Silverwolf never mentioned me? But she's the one who invited me to team up. The family's omnipotence in this sweet dream, that was my intel. Now you all are going back on your word?
Is this the same voice as Sparkle? Did they change Sparkle's voice? I don't think they did. But let me double check, because that sounds a little different than what I'm used to. This Sparkle sounds a little squeakier. Sparkle HSR VA? English? Does it sound? No. They did not. It's still Lizzie Freeman. Interesting. Maybe it's just me.
Your intel? With Kafka's Spirit Whisper, my cognition shouldn't be susceptible to distortion. Could things be different now that I'm in a dream? Before heading to Penacony, Silverwolf did tell me to keep an eye out for anyone asking, why does life slumber? But as evidence, that's not enough.
Oh, really? Then what if you were to die 3 times in the sweet dream?
Then, why is this the first time we're comparing notes?
What else could I do? As a fool, how could I ever catch up to a memo keeper in a dream? Every single time, just when I was about to reach you, poof, she'd vanish with you.
Who exactly is Constance?
She works for the Dream Master, but she definitely has her own agendas. She secretly made a deal with me.
She works for everybody. Now she's making
She
deals
wanted
with
to a
Sparkle.
nightmare in which all the Dream Master schemes would be carried out. I've been looking everywhere for you just to give you this spoiler.
A nightmare? What exactly is in it?
Tell you straight up? No way. I went through hell and back for this. Here's the short version. After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with all your might. You'll hear insects chirping at the oak's crown.
That's way too cryptic. I can't trust you.
No one can trust Sparkle.
Please, we're working together. I'm not some lackey. Just because someone else fooled you doesn't mean you get to pin it on me.
You're back sooner than I thought.
Oh,
Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Sorry, I'll catch you later. But thanks. At least you brought good news.
Which part was good news?
The best of times.
And now, the Dream Master's plan begins to turn like clockwork. And so too does destiny.
What does the Dream Master gain from recreating the swarm disaster?
Oh, reminds me of the good old days during the War of Gods. Oh, silly me.
the good old days.
I almost forgot. I need to retrieve a certain lost item. Otherwise, there's a lady who won't be too pleased.
The good old days.
Sorry, but I need to get going.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. This is the land chosen by Gopher Wood to meet disaster. But he doesn't want the swarm to truly surge forth and devour the world.
I've completely forgotten how Aventurine ended up surviving that whole situation, getting sliced by Acheron, and having met her in that death realm, or in the Nihility realm, whatever it is.
The swarm disaster will be trapped here, and so will you in your weakened state.
Unless a kind memo keeper lends a helping hand, right?
But I can't find a reason. So far, there hasn't been a single case of one of the 10 Stonehearts being killed. It's driving me crazy with curiosity.
Well, technically, Aventurine did. What?
Glory above all! My friends, in the face of the omen of evil, we must stand united more than ever. Allow me to prove our resolve with my spear and pierce through this darkness.
Why is he here? Yeah, sure, make up an excuse for Aventurine to be here. Fine, he crossed realms. But Argenti of all people?
Huh?
What?
Whose backup is this?
Even they're confused.
Pardon my late introduction. I am Argenti, of the Knights of Beauty. traversing this cosmos to eradicate all that is unsightly in this world.
Argenti always pops up in random places, and this is like the most random of all places. He should not even be here.
In the name of beauty, the one and only has brought me to this place. Perhaps it is destiny's guidance that led me here. In this dreamscape tainted by the propagation, I shall uphold the name of beauty and clear the path for all of you.
Ah, a passing night.
A passing
You found
night?
just the right person. I am an IPC envoy trapped here. Lend me your aid. For Adrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Is he like biting his tongue as he's saying that?
Someone's a quick learner. Nothing else to say. This is far too much of a coincidence.
What else is there to say? Would this Sir Knight even listen to us try to reason with him? That's the fascinating thing about destiny. Some people are just born lucky. Let them be. We should get moving now.
Where are we going?
To find your dance partner, darling. By an unexpected turn of events, the Dream Master's plan is about to come to fruition. And to deal with him, we'll need an emanator to step in.
Which one? Not long after, in the moment of scorched sand at the end of the sermon.
Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony, and fulfilling the long-cherished wishes of Mikhail and our other predecessors.
This is right before the fight with Sunday.
After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with all your might. You'll hear insects chirping at the oak's crown. It's all over now. So that's how it is. Well then, it's time for me to depart.
They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an Eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough. What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards.
Like
Even though the
Pulse?
script he gave me only had a few lines, I
And
couldn't
Stellar
ignore
Jades?
them. Because one of the lines said, I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams.
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. But the death granted to me by the planet of festivities was merciful enough. For my first death, I chose how it would come and what it would change. For the next 2, I want to try my best to achieve the same outcome.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
If she can, like, step out of her suit in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone.
Or I guess we
May your
just
trailblazing
meet her in her suit.
expedition never end. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun
We've seen this before.
and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality.
Yeah, we've seen that. I don't know why the game is retreading all this familiar ground. It's a lot of padding going on. Lots and lots of padding. It almost feels like
Is this the place?
this is structured like a Naruto filler episode, where in Naruto fillers, they'll also retread old familiar ground from previous episodes, from canonical episodes, and then they'll stretch it out and add in a bunch of like filler moments, if that makes sense. Man, I do not miss Naruto filler. Hey Josh, how's it going? I'm doing all right. How about you?
Where the Dream Master executes all his schemes.
Or perhaps it's the place where he'll find redemption.
There goes Gopherwood.
Dream Master.
No. Just one of his divine laws.
Don't think I'll let my guard down. I know your true nature. Whatever your goal is, I will stop you.
No need to be so tense, Miss Firefly. I am but a thought, formed from memory. Feel free to strike me if you wish to verify this.
Do it. Punch him in the balls.
But his actions aren't baseless. There's a reason for my presence here.
Please continue.
Thank you for your openness. I'm equally unaware of the Dream Master's malicious plans. But he's been waiting for your arrival. That Glamoth Knight he killed with his own hands, through me. He hopes to restore justice for her. And you, her friend, are meant to witness it.
Justice?
Indeed. I'm quite familiar with this place, and can guide you. This has its own significance for you, too. Witnessing his confession is tantamount to unveiling his crimes.
I don't need your guidance to get this done.
But you need someone to decipher the truth. Force alone won't solve anything.
It's not like you'll stop here if I refuse. Lead the way. But I'll be keeping my eye on you. What is this place?
Oak
A dungeon.
Manor. Once part of the Dewlight Pavilion. Before becoming the Dream Master, he used to hold family councils here. But it's been abandoned for years now, sinking into the primordial memory zone.
Bro, they're still doing it. They're still doing it. Who designs RPGs like this? No one but Honkai designs RPG dungeons like this. All this spacious, area, and you can just completely avoid the enemies. They're not even looking at you. They're just looking over the edge, completely avoiding you. No sense of urgency or agency. They've been doing that throughout Amphorius too. This is gonna suck if it continues into the next planet.
Is that...
I'm afraid it's pain.
Doing good, thanks. I've seen Mornier's trailer, and it is probably the most emotional that Wuthering Waves has done. Emotional? Even more so than Frolova? Frolova was pretty emotional. Huh. I'll have to take a look on Friday when I get around to streaming the second half patch story. The Mornier side.
Did Oak Manor always have decor like this?
After taking over the Sweet Dream, he never turned away any sincere dream seekers, even if they were shady characters. Walking along the Harmony, he firmly believed that even villains could be transformed by Shippei's benevolence to show mercy, act with justice, and walk with humility.
It seems his wishes didn't come true.
Indeed. Those villains never learned their lesson. They even conspired with one another, foolishly attempting to establish their own family lineage. Such arrogance. They went as far as sending a messenger across the vast cosmos to seek permission from the main family.
Columbina also got one. I'll watch that one tomorrow. Tomorrow is Genshin Impact for me.
In the end, they only brought shame upon themselves.
And then there was a revolt.
Fortunately, his heart was already aligned with the Oak family, allowing him to survive by sheer luck. Though he could never leave the Sweet Dream again.
I did Durin's story quest off stream on my own. And you know what? It was probably for the best because it turned out that quest is time gated. Like, they won't let you binge it. There's like there are 5 parts to it. And every part, you know, the game prevents you from continuing it for 12 hours.
Soon after, the manor was decorated this way.
Not 12 in-game hours, 12 real hours.
Was he trying to warn himself?
Yeah, but it's nice they warn you before you start it. Yeah, they do. It's just weird that they design it that way. But I guess it's only, you know, an issue for streamers. For those who want to, like, probably binge it as well.
If your beliefs lead you down a path of plight, why stubbornly cling to them?
His voice changed. It's got people going, frick, I can't skip her now. Got people torn between her and the pink-haired girl, with some even skipping the pink-haired girl altogether. Oh, I'm going for the pink-haired girl, 100%. It's like, pink-haired girl is pretty damn hot. Mornier, I'm sure she will have a very sad and emotional story, but I don't know. I never even ended up pulling for, what's her name, Frolova. I skipped her too. And her story was sad. It was big sad.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
I teared up.
At least now, I can understand those feelings.
And I think I've come to understand why I exist here. At that moment, Gopher Wood stood at a crossroads, pondering whether the Harmony was still the right path. But my fragmented memories have not yet revealed where this would ultimately lead. Since he was about to commit a great evil, perhaps the Dream Master who left behind these laws was hoping I would choose a different path.
But it's too late to change anything now.
Not necessarily. We might as well keep moving forward. Good intentions are always the final creation of evil deeds, for they know they must be stopped. And his past choices will reveal his schemes to us.
In your opinion, which path would the Dream Master choose?
Probably the path of force. But Miss Firefly, feel free to do as you please. I have no other thoughts today.
Deceit? Deceit is the only way. Press on Press on even without a... what? Even without a path. To keep hope alive in people's hearts, never reveal the inevitable death. And the other one says... You must use force. Cast stones at the guilty. If the wicked cannot suffer disgrace, how shall righteousness be shown? Neither sounds pretty great, but deceit seems to be the lesser evil. Interesting. I wonder if this affects the story.
The road not taken can never be retraced. Even in dreams, this truth remains.
That's the destruction
end,
guy.
All paths lead to the same destination.
Akavili.
Human will, it seems, truly has very little impact.
Is this?
The manifestation of Nanook and the fall of the
Nanook.
Eternal Centurion.
I thought it was Akavili.
Such news has shaken the universe, and I've long since known about it. So why would a messenger of the main family take the trouble to visit this frontier?
Honestly, it's hard to keep up with all these gods, or aeons.
Just so you know, I'm here to deliver punishment, and you're the guilty one.
I barely escaped death, and I still can't reveal my true form. Tell me, why have I been branded a criminal upon returning to this place?
You've already confessed to your crimes. The family doesn't tolerate incompetence, even from a branch leader on the frontier. Not only did this one fail to quell the situation, he was even murdered. If it weren't for Nanook's manifestation, the Eternal Centurion would have descended upon Penacony to eliminate these villains. But you survived by sheer luck, and I set out for this very reason. You must settle this matter yourself and reclaim your lost respect. Not for yourself, but for the family.
To survive, but without the power to do anything.
Therefore, your crime shall be punished with a blessing. I shall bestow upon you another crime. Its evil reaches even the heavens, and once known, the name Gopher Wood will lose all meaning. You will be alive in body, but dead in spirit.
I know my sins. Please bestow your punishment.
Here and now? That's not possible. Before I lead you to that honeyed fountain, I shall tune you, so that you can no longer speak out. People believe it to be a creation of the destruction, for it always arrives coupled with calamity. I shall clear the shadows before your eyes, so that you may once again behold that almighty force that giveth and taketh, and worship the mercy bestowed by the triple face.
The triple face? The triple
The
face. Capital
harmonic
T and
cancer,
capital F.
The Stellaron.
Huh. Yo, Julian, how's it going?
Did the Dream Master already know back then that
The
the
triple
Stellaron was
face.
actually a creation of the Path of Harmony? Was he forced to manipulate the Stellaron under the family's orders?
Wait, the Stellaron was created by the Path of Harmony? Wasn't it supposed to be a creation of the Path of Destruction?
I'd like to
Or
defend
something?
him, but calling it forced would be self-deception.
I thought the Stellaron was like space cancer.
He claimed he was powerless. Not that Shipe taught us we shouldn't do this. Whatever the family's true face may be, right now, Gopher Wood is no longer a follower. of the harmony.
What if you were the one standing there?
Perhaps I too would betray the harmony. But in any case, that would only mean I found the family unworthy of obedience. It doesn't justify the Dream Master's heinous acts. Miss Firefly, have you ever pondered over destiny? I often wonder if we could face our past decisions again, would we really make different choices?
If we could reload an old save, yeah. I would try to make different choices all the time. Damn, this robot has a big butt. The Stellaron is the harmonic cancer. Yeah, there you go. Space cancer. What can I do with it? How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm surviving. For the most part. Life being life. Hopefully life is, doing well for you. I'm just like trying to catch up on games and, Hey, Gamble. Hello. You think he gets up every morning and puts that headpiece on and thinks, yeah, this is cool? Oh no, he was born with it. He was that's not a fashion statement. That's just what he was born with. If it was, he probably wouldn't have put it on either. Like, I wouldn't put it on. It looks goofy. Is there supposed to be a puzzle here that I'm...
It's in that puppet's hand,
Oh,
Lady Firefly.
I see.
Got it.
So we just put it in here? Oh, it's a jigsaw puzzle. Well, this one's easy. Yeah, this is super easy. This is not a puzzle at all.
Destroying it is also a solution, you know.
Rest in peace now, old friend.
So he only had one parent growing up? Wait, why?
Mikhail, was it
Why do you say that?
Who killed him?
Is that what you think of the Dream Master? Someone so unforgivably evil.
You're doing okay, Julian? That's good.
He was once the Dream Master's closest friend, but they ultimately parted ways due to their differences over the sweet dream. Mikhail once gave the Dream Master a wristwatch, and even though it's broken now, he still treasures it to this day. I came for confession, old friend. I wonder, what did death feel like to you? I died once, yet returned to the mortal realm. If you were as fortunate as I was, would we still walk different paths? In my eyes, you can still hold on to hope, precisely because you've never faced inevitable death.
I don't know about the floating ring, though.
Would you blame me? Would you, Mikhail? I tried to unveil Xipe's third face, but I was wrong. It wasn't the propagation. Yet destiny was so merciful, making me realize.
Wait, are they suggesting that Xipe follows more than one path? It's an Aeon that has more than one path? Am I getting that right? Or am I misunderstanding something? And each face is a different path? Xipe is supposed to be the god of harmony.
The propagation was able to continuously evoke people's prayers for the order through the fear brought by the swarm. When the swarm disaster ravaged the universe, that was also when the order reached its unprecedented peak.
I didn't really like this story. I thought it was okay. Yeah, I don't... I'll be real with you. I think this story is kind of doggy doo-doo so far. A lot of it is just repeating old story from a year ago. Like, we've seen most of it already. They could just skip over it. So they're just padding out time. It feels like a filler. Filler with some really weird, shoehorned in additional story.
But after that, the Great One deliberately ignited a war among gods, leading to their own downfall. They would rather fall than let the Order ascend upon a staircase of falsehoods.
I hung out with Grant on Sunday, played Magic with his co-workers. They all had an inkling they had to attack me and take me out first. So rude. I was playing with Grant's store-bought deck. And you probably won, regardless. I know. I've been there. I used to play Magic the Gathering with you, against you. I feel that.
They were wrong, too. The Great One wished to restore justice to the mortal world. But what people prayed for wasn't justice. It was freedom from fear.
Just showing some parts we didn't get to see, but I don't know why they're showing the old cutscenes. Yeah. That's just one part of it for sure.
Will you forgive me? Will you?
There's no reason for this story to be 7 hours long. They could have cut off like all the cutscenes, all the repeated stuff, and this could have been like 2 hours.
I shall commit an act of transgression, mending
83.
the errors of the gods. I will restore the missing hand to the celestial clock and show mankind death. I know my sins. They are ever before me. But I shall never repent.
Which is why I made the comparison earlier that this story is like a Naruto filler. Naruto did the same thing with their filler episodes. They'll go back and retread on old canonical episodes and then inject filler stuff in the middle of the canonical stuff.
Using the propagation to lay the foundation for an eternal paradise. So what he meant was recreate the swarm disaster using fear to force people to pray for the Order's return?
That's weird.
Perhaps that's why your friend was killed. The Dream Master wanted to find out how the Glamoth Iron Cavalry obtained the propagation's power.
Actually, that's kind of like parallel to some things in real life. People will cause like wars just so they can have people believe in their religion.
That's not a power that can be easily controlled. We need to pick up the pace.
They had no previous knowledge of me. They just looked at me and said, "You keep looking at the cards on the table. You need to die first." They probably read you like an open book. They can tell that you're an expert Magic the Gathering player. Hold on, what does this say? Let me go backwards. Oh, the words. Oh, here we go. Paradise have I wrought, yet men discern it not. For they deem none worthy of felicity? Should the swarm disaster recur, the Order will surely return. You don't even know that for sure. This is just basing this on the gamble. On a guess.
Past this point lies the Grand Hall at the end of Oak Manor.
They want to do a D&D night. Didn't you want to get into it? Nope. Nope. I'm done with D&D. I don't want to get into D&D. I've done D&D before, and no, I'm good. I'm good.
And before us lies his final decision. Where to go after turning away from the harmony.
I've done D&D twice. Once in college, with Pathfinder, actually. I played Pathfinder in college, and I played D&D for a couple of years, up until, like, a little over a year ago. And, yeah, I just... it's just very hard to schedule D&D sessions. And then when a lot of time has gone by, then you tend to forget, you know, details about your last D&D session. It's not worth it for me.
Since he wants you to choose again, which side will you take?
I think I prefer just watching Critical Role play their D&D sessions, because, you know, those are videos, those are VODs. I can play them whenever I want.
Go ahead with whichever path you think is right.
I think I'll enjoy...
I'll take the other one.
I'll enjoy watching people play D&D, what's the word? Vicariously? Vicariously? Forgot how you say the word.
Don't worry. I can't change anything. Even if I have a sudden awakening, it would only give the Dream Master peace of mind.
I hope the next story is better than this one. Julian, I keep saying that every patch. I keep saying that every patch. I've been saying that since 3.0. 3.0, I hope the next story is better. 3.1, oh, I hope the next story is better. 3.2, 3.3, and it just like... I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I hope 4.0 is better, but... If that is also gonna be more of the same, then I might... There's a possibility that I might quit this game permanently and shelve it away. There are other games coming out later in the year that I'm more interested in anyway. Ananta is probably going to come out at the end of this year or come out next year. I'm very interested in playing Ananta. I want to try out Neverness to Everness to see if that's good. If that ends up being good, then that might also end up replacing Honkai for me. But we'll see.
He deserves absolute punishment and must be brought to heel.
Only like the ending of the story most of the time, or when I get like 3 or 4 hours into it. Yeah, they just spend too much time, you know, getting to the good parts. They'll have good parts. It's just, it's sandwiched between a lot of fluff.
So you made a different choice after all. I will stop him.
I hope everything goes well. This is goodbye, then.
Yeah, if I was a person that was, you know, less into a bunch of other things, then I'd probably have a lot more time to schedule D&D sessions with friends. But unfortunately, I'm just way too much interested in a lot of things. And that makes it impossible for me to consistently play D&D. And that's, you know, not even counting like how things turn out for the other people, the other group members in the D&D party. The last D&D group I was in, you know, nobody could stay consistent with their, you know, our scheduled meetups. Someone's either someone is always late or someone has something going on, and then we end up not playing for months on end, and it's just, yeah, this is pointless. No, I'm good. Rotate? This is one of those forced perspective puzzles.
Let the propagation rain down heavenly fire once more, heralding the mournful cry of death.
Should I rotate it again?
Let the harmony's lies be exposed in an instant, revealed by the piercing blade of truth.
sure? I don't know, I'm just making guesses over here. Just can't quit this game because Sparkle is still my waifu. I can't leave her. I mean, I get it, but I don't know. At the end of the day, our waifus are not real. I'd rather have fun.
Well then, our paths diverge here. You go towards life, and I towards death. Which path is better? Only the gods know.
Yeah, I pulled quite a lot of characters in this game, and I feel...
How would it rot?
I don't know, I'm just...
Desolate sight.
Unfortunately, I'm just accumulating and building up so much apathy for the game that it's just... eh. It's like with World of Warcraft. I loved World of Warcraft. I played that game for more than 12 years. And I have, like, my waifu characters that I made in that game. But I quit that game cold turkey. And I don't look back at it. I became way too apathetic to that game. I don't plan on coming back to World of Warcraft ever.
Nothing seems out of place. Did I pick the wrong one?
Amphorius music? What in the world? Why is there Amphorius music here in Penacony? Weird. Hey Lane, happy Tifa Tuesday. How's it going? You used to play WoW? Yeah, I used to play WoW. Gamble over here actually got me into WoW. And I think I played it since 2005 or something. And then I quit around... I soft quit in 2019 after Battle for Azeroth. And since then, I've been poking my head in, trying to like get into the game again for a couple of days at a time. Like, I tried Shadowlands for 2 days, couldn't get back into it. Then I tried Dragonflight for a couple of days, and I still couldn't get into it. And since then, I decided to quit that game permanently. Hold on, let me catch up with Julian over here on YouTube. She is the true queen of crazy girls. And yes, I know she is not real, but you can still roleplay and be funny when you're talking to your friends. Fair enough. You do you. It's all good. I get it. Sparkle is like one of the best characters in Honkai Star Rail. She's one of my favorites too. I mean, for crying out loud, I have Sparkle right over here on my wall. Right there where I'm pointing. I get it. Hey, Mushi Mushi, how's it going? This is close to the music in Sunday's Confrontation? Really? Maybe it is. I guess I confused it because of the choir. Oh, that makes sense though. Sunday did have a choir. From death comes life. From death comes life? It's probably the theater music. It's been so long since I've heard it. Oh, I didn't read that. With this, I shall recreate the swarm disaster and welcome the arrival of the Great One. Oh.
No doubt about it. This is the place.
Okay. Played some WoW. I was a big Hearthstone. Ooh, Hearthstone, yeah. I played a lot of Hearthstone too. I played Hearthstone. I played Overwatch. I played Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, I love those games too. Yeah, I loved Blizzard back in the day too. Unfortunately, that company has went through some hardcore and shitification, and it's just a shell of its former self.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Lady Firefly.
It's you. It seems the other path leads here too.
Yeah, I used to be a Blizzard gamer.
What is this?
That is a cocoon.
It's the terror that humanity dares not recall.
For the swarm disaster.
The swarm disaster's chrysalis of extinction.
Creepy. Heroes of the Storm was rough, I guess, maybe. It was like, it wasn't perfect, but I thought it was pretty good. It's a shame that that game didn't really kick off. Not as well as like League of Legends. I thought it was way better than League of Legends, honestly.
The Dream Master's devastating strike, like a torrent of fire, lies hidden behind the stained glass, waiting to shatter it and unleash the swarm disaster once again.
Only play Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail now. I used to play other games back then, but they got deleted for copyright. They got deleted for copyright. Huh. Weird. Don't get me wrong, it had a good concept, but the gameplay was super wonky. Maybe? Personally, I never had any issues with it. Playing old Hearthstone on mobile was too good. So many streamers I used to watch too. There was a lot of YouTubers and content creators that I used to watch back in the 2010s. I used to watch Jesse Cox. I used to watch Total Biscuit. I used to watch Dodger from Press Hard to Continue. I used to watch The Completionist. I used to watch Ego Raptor. Man, there are a lot of content creators from that generation, and now I don't really watch any of them. Not anymore. Times change. Times change. A lot of things, change. Our tastes change. It was fun, but the snowball effect in Heroes of the Storm was a real problem compared to other MOBAs. If you manage to get 2 levels above the enemy team, it's GG, and that can happen within the first 10 minutes of the game. League of Legends had the same problem. League of Legends also had a snowball problem. From what I remember, anyway. I think, I don't know, Heroes of the Storm, I loved the variety of maps that they had and the different objectives from those maps. It was a breath of fresh air because League of Legends it only has Summoner's Rift, which is like the 3-lane thing, and it has the other map that has 2 lanes, and they never really add new maps. It's the same objective over and over, and doing that for years gets so tiring and bland. So I love the amount of maps and the amount of variety of objectives from Heroes of the Storm maps. Also, the characters were pretty cool and interesting too. Yeah. Six years. You guys, some of you have been watching me stream for 6 years. I've been streaming for 6.5 years.
We need to stop him.
Or maybe stop me.
As expected.
I shall end this matter on his behalf. This thought, together with the power beyond the window, completes a single, true, divine law.
Oh, the missing divine law. There we go. Oh, the game that got deleted for copyright was an anime game. Okay. So it probably wasn't approved. I see. all the MOBAs have a snowball problem, but in League, even if your weakest guy was 5 levels below, you can still win. I guess. Over 18 years. 18 years of what?
Divine law.
Everything you saw along the way, none of that was meant for you. It was meant for me. So that I could bring you justice.
I don't see any justice in any of this.
Lady Firefly, I assume you've pondered over destiny too.
18 years? You've been following me for Bro, Twitch didn't even exist 18 years ago. That doesn't make any sense. That's broken.
I don't think it can be used as an excuse for anything.
Are you talking about real life? You've been following me in real life for 18 years. That would make sense. Yeah, we've been friends for 18 years.
Even if the ending is predetermined, we can still decide how we get there.
That's just self-deception. You've never been able to change the course of events.
He lives in my walls.
When we stand at the crossroads of choice, no matter how many times we start over, we'll always make the same decisions. By that moment in time, we've already been shaped by our past, believing that choice to be the only correct path.
That's how it be. One of the games I used to play was a game called Digimon Lynx. It was a really fun turn-based Digimon game with PvP, and you could play your friends. Then other one was a Pokemon game. So it was probably like a fan-made game for Digimon and Pokemon. There's a lot of fan-made Pokemon games that are pretty popular. Nintendo has no chill, though. They'll take them down pretty quickly. Or they'll try to. You know what's crazy? We are now double our age from we graduated high school. I'm about to be, yeah. Next month is my birthday. Yep.
All the past you've left behind has already determined your future. Your friend tried to escape destiny, only to meet the same end. And now, here you are, no different.
But the person you met today is someone who has rewritten their destiny.
Well then, I'll offer you my sympathy, Hunter. As far as I know, there's only one way to rewrite destiny. Give up your true desires and stop walking your own path. In doing so, your destiny will indeed change, and you may even sway the course of the world.
This is like talking to a Jehovah's Witness.
But from that moment on, you will have killed yourself. Alive in body, but dead in spirit.
Your birthday is at the end of the month? Oh.
This is the price
Nice.
we're willing to pay to defy destiny. Not everyone chooses to surrender with their hands up.
Oh, your birthday already passed, Mushi Mushi? Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Everyone has the power to see the world as it is, and to bear that weight. This is the true meaning of sacrifice.
I admire your resolve. Since you don't mind sacrifice, that's enough talk. Stand down, Hunter. You can't stop that strike.
I won't let you get away with this.
Oh, really? How did the Harmony succeed in spreading its cancer across the universe, then?
I would like to know that too. Because this entire time I thought the Stellaron was a destruction thing.
Though she wasn't my true companion. The cremator left me with a spark of her flame. I never trusted you. During our journey together, I planted it on you. And now, I'll let it reignite. It can burn away a thread of thought with ease.
Are they gonna fight?
Impressive. But do you really think you can get ahead of me?
Firefly, just transform and, you know, cut off his balls already.
If I can't, I still won't run away. If that strike is inevitable, I'll be the only one who dies in this nightmare.
Your courage shines like pure gold. Even so, paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever? Come forth and present yourself, last heir of the Empire. I permit you to unveil the true face of order.
Are we finally fighting?
I permit you, with mortal hands, to bring forth the Great One. The Swarm will again devour all things, and fill the hearts of the lost with terror. Someone must cast down rage in their stead. All that lives will one day die.
Even so, I will still do as I've always done, and pray that I can stay alive. I can do it. Right?
But death will come because you, out of all people, are the foremost in seeking life.
Not long ago, 3 system hours until Charmony Festival, Penacony Grand Theater. What?
Your last confession took me by surprise.
But the fight, though!
Mr. Gopherwood. No. The final divine law. I suspect there was never any chrysalis of extinction from the swarm disaster to begin with. Was there? What exists in Oak Manor is nothing but a disguise. The only thing hidden within is a Stellaron.
Wait, it's Stellaron?
True. I never unraveled the secrets of the propagation. Now, split into 4 parts. A single strike of mine cannot harm that hunter.
But if a Pathstrider of the same origin as the Swarm were to be deceived by tuning, mistaking what lies before them as certain death, if they were to make a wish to live before the Stellaron, the outcome would twist into a catastrophe that brings death. The Swarm disaster.
I feel like they're just making weird plot twists for the sake of having plot twists. Am I alone in thinking that?
Her life shall beget death, and that death shall beget life unto this world. But why are you so certain that nothing will go wrong?
I've already glimpsed the secrets of the Stellaron, and I have no need for certainty here. Even if she never entered the game, that strike would still fall at the appointed time, causing the Stellaron to shatter.
Nintendo tries to take down lots of games just because you can ride stuff, or maybe because it's a turn-based game with fan-made monsters. Ha! Like Pal World.
The dreamers will learn that the power to destroy their own lives comes from the harmony, but that it is ultimately the worst option.
You should know that I won't agree with this.
Too late, child. The hands of time have struck midnight. Look up at the stars. Do you know why they are so cruel? That reason shall be the final divine law. And with this, we entrust everything into your hands.
He's got Tesla syndrome. He's talking to a bird.
Because the stars belong to everyone. They have never belonged to anyone. If you love everyone, then you love no one.
If you love everyone, then you love no one? No?
Well,
that's not...
That's where our conversation
Who do you think you
ends.
are? The guy from The Incredibles?
Go ahead.
When everybody has superpowers, nobody is a superpowered.
Souls
I don't know, I forgot what the quote was.
Have dreamed of this moment too many times.
Syndrome.
The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
I mean, I guess he's trying to insinuate that if you supposedly love everyone, then do you truly love them? You can't possibly love everyone. I guess.
I shall walk the path of the Order to its end, as you wish. But I can no longer accept your divine laws. If I become the only star in the sky, even if I belong to no one, there would still be no cruelty. The stars are cruel, only because they have never shared their heat with the masses, burning fiercely only for themselves. Well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary. Moreover, how could I allow other stars to shine during the day? Paradise shall soon be created.
There's always a star
Not at
shining
midnight,
during the day. It's called
but
the
at noon.
sun.
I shall initiate the first and only divine law of the great Septimus.
The sun is a star. It's the biggest one.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
Very well, child. Do what you must. Perhaps I was never without choice, merely too entangled with the fear of losing, never knowing what was possible if I chose to act.
There are bigger stars out there. You're probably right. What I meant to say is that it's the closest star. That's probably more accurate.
I should become a watchmaker too. The harmony I seek has but one note, repeating endlessly, never falling out of tune. Life, too, has its time.
We did it. He faded first, causing their power to lose control.
Ooh, the swarm.
Is that...
Better get a lot of raid cans ready. Get some bug spray.
How... did you...
Who would it be?
Death comes for us all, eventually.
What? Is
I'm
that the Black
starting to
Power
hate
Ranger?
How powerless I am. Oh, I wish that I had some way to comfort you right at this moment. Oh, don't worry. That was all in the past.
What happened to Firefly?
She had almost reached her demise, yet she survived. Her second death hadn't come yet. It would be upon her soon.
What did the Dream Master do?
He lured a Glamoth Iron Cavalry to face a Stellaron after years of plotting. Though everything Firefly had learned since entering the dream was true, they were only truths that the Dream Master wanted her to see. And that is often regarded as the highest form of deception.
I did choose this path.
The Stellaron answered Firefly's desire to keep living. In response, it recreated within the sweet dream the Swarm disaster and the Eon Enna.
And what about the Swarm disaster?
It was confined within the dream. Even a Stellaron could not truly revive the Swarm disaster. The Dream Master's actions could only evoke fear in those already dreaming. Yet this swarm was frighteningly real when you consider the next steps of his plan. Enna's dream had enveloped the entire star system, which meant the swarm disaster would gradually become indistinguishable from reality. The propagation would awaken the most primal fears in all dreamers. Through their cries, the path of order would be sustained, until the entire cosmos drowned in a singular dream. You engaged in a decisive battle with Sunday at the Penacony Grand Theater afterward. He had, without question, become an emanator at that time after usurping the Harmonious Choir.
Right, an emanator of the Order. It was Lord Zed.
But you showed no fear, and gave it your all in your fight against him. And you emerged victorious with the help of your allies.
Did the Power Rangers ever defeat Zed and Frida? I don't remember. I watched that when I was a little kid. I don't remember them, you know, if there was a final episode or if there was a finality to the villains.
Yet that battle, the setbacks, the victory, was just an illusion woven by Sunday. Enna's dream had already enveloped the entire Asdana system. It was impossible for you to beat Sunday at that time. Enna's dream was so terrifying that even Memo Keepers could not act freely in it. Fortunately, we sought out Acheron first, and she lent us a helping hand. That allowed us to take action and try waking people one by one. Indeed. Don't forget that. Even within the sweet dream, there were still many people yearning, striving, and pushing forward with all their might. At that moment, you too would face a similar deathmatch. Being woken up by Black Swan was a watershed moment. Due to the existence of Enna's dream, your memories from that point onward can no longer be viewed from the same perspective as before.
Yeah, Rita and Zed were defeated. Quote unquote? Why do you put that in quotation marks? They get sealed away? Yes, they did, but he returns in some of the other Power Rangers. Oh, Zed comes back in the other Power Rangers? Interesting. I watched Power Rangers up until...
It's not that they're not real enough. Things always look different when viewed from different angles. Ever thought about whether we've truly seen our authentic selves in a mirror?
The last Power Rangers I think I saw was... Well, I remember watching the original. I watched Zeo. I watched... Ooh, I don't remember. I think I watched about 4. I want to say the first 4 Power Ranger generations, and then I stopped afterwards. Both were turned into regular humans when Zordon sacrificed himself. Oh.
And from that moment forth, I would also no longer be able to help you.
It's been so long.
Your memories belong to you alone at the end of the day. Destiny only allows me to intervene this far. However, You must remember this. How your memories manifest is ultimately up to you.
There's different continuity stories, though. I bet. There's too many Power Rangers, and they can't keep it all, you know, they can't keep track of it. I would be surprised if they even took place in the same universe.
People can't dream of things they've never seen before. They're afraid to wake up because the sweet dream is woven from their own past. A past they still can't let go of. It's just like your actions at this very moment. Only by embracing the past can you find the strength to walk towards the future.
Like there's another where Rita was turned good, and she now helps the Power Rangers? What?
Firefly, me, the Stellaron Hunters, this entire world. We're all waiting for you to reach that moment.
Make my Power Rangers grow!
I can hardly tell if this is nervousness or excitement. You are different, unique, and worth waiting for. Go and write a prelude to memories once more.
A click and hold to retrieve memories? I don't even know if I can still, if I can trust the Dahlia. I don't know why she's feeding me all this.
From within the ashes of time, you must reignite destiny.
This way, darling.
Oh. This is my room in Penacony. And Acheron and Black Swan.
Another one.
Wait, no, this is that one point.
Thank you so much, Black Swan.
This is right after we beat Sunday the first time, maybe.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
It's like in between the Sunday battles. What happened?
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation.
Okay.
However, before that, it's essential to know that...
Yeah, this is when I was like, what? How long is this? And I ended up streaming for like up until 2 a.m. in the morning.
This place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100,000 Oak family members, and the desires of everyone in Penacony to usurp the harmony and restore the order.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away.
Julian says, did you guys know Lord Zed is my father? Lol, just kidding. What the hell? Yeah, and my uncle works at Nintendo. That old stupid joke. I wonder if people still say that nowadays. My uncle works at Nintendo. I'm now back at the beginning.
I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's Memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality.
You probably already knew it, but Rita's actress also voiced Turbo Granny in Don? No, I did not know that. Rita from the Power Rangers is Turbo Granny in Don? What?
People think they are awake, but but their spirits have long since stepped into the Temple of Order.
I mean, they sound similar. It would make sense.
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after.
Same voice. You didn't catch it? No, I did not.
I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations.
You guys want to hear a story? Shoot, go for it.
However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to
Might
turn
as well.
the tide.
We're, going through this filler.
We still
This
have a
filler
chance
story.
to make it happen. Please, Black Swan, guide us to those with a strong will. The truth of the dreamscape runs deeper. We must notify anyone willing to wake up, so we can end the long night together.
I could skip this, but just like a Naruto filler, they may have like new information in the middle of the filler. So it's risky skipping it.
All right, please come with me.
Blessed are they that slumber. Thou hast answered me. Yeah, answered me. You're gonna get tired of clapping one of these days. You're still clapping. Thou art with us, united in paradise. We ride, we abide by the divine will. Oh, hey, Boot Hill.
I bet that even if I don't resist, you'd still... Time to get down to business, cowboy.
You okay?
What about the others?
A memo keeper is looking for them. We must do everything we can as well.
Lord Zed used to be good and a human, but someone ate his cookies and calling him weak, so he turned into a villain and wanted to take over the world, and he was like, who's weak now? That sounds like it was written by a child.
Quite the fateful encounter we have here, friend. Seems you're also a light sleeper. I'll send you some of the IPC's sleep aids one of these days.
Unfortunately, we need to stay awake right now rather than sleep. We're still nowhere near capable of breaking free from Enna's dream.
Actually, that is exactly what happened with Beerus in Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, didn't Beerus like get mad because like he got the wrong pudding or something? Or maybe someone took his pudding? I forget.
Let me break the bad news first. The enemy we're up against isn't just Sunday anymore. Nor is it the harmonious choir that he's usurped.
Sounds like something you'd do if someone touched your cookies. You would turn into a villain?
The Dream Master has awakened the swarm disaster within the sweet dream, and cast shadows into the hearts of all dreamers through Enna's dream. The primal fear taking root in people's hearts had led them to call out to the Order for protection.
The Santa Claus told him to stop and Lord Zed got wrecked. Oh. No one can defeat Santa Claus.
The path of order is gradually being restored, and this has transformed Sunday into Enna.
Was this part of the original story? He transformed into the Aeon? I thought he just
Specifically,
transformed
he's
into the
just one
Emanator.
step away from becoming an Eon.
Okay, alright.
The
yeah.
IPC starships converged here at an opportune moment, and the power of the preservation seeped into the sweet dream to prevent him from completely ascending. However, that is only temporary.
Thought he was only an Emanator. I don't think he was exactly described as such.
Well, with the IPC around, the cosmos doesn't need a second order.
Yeah, okay. So this is where it's different. And he was trying to become a second god of order?
But it doesn't make much of a difference for us.
More than just an Emanator?
Sunday's true form has broken free from the dreamscape, becoming as vast as an Eon. The Asdana system is no more than a plaything in the palm of his hand.
Indeed. Forget about stopping him. We can't even manage to face him again.
There must be a way to counter him.
The key still lies in Anna's dream. Fear and sweet dreams. He relies on these two lies to gather the dreamer's shared wishes. He's still just a false god who barely managed to ascend. If we can wake people up and break Anna's dream, Sunday's divinity will fall with it.
Alright, this part's the same. We know about that.
But the current sweet dream is extremely
We have to wake up the
complex.
people.
Miss Black Swan, could you please explain the rest of it? My memory isn't the best, after all.
Time is of the essence, so I'll cut to the chase. There are 3 layers to the dreamscape trapping us.
You say that, but you're gonna spend the next 10 minutes explaining this.
First, there's Anna's dream controlled by Sunday. It wove a beautiful illusion for every dreamer, making them flounder in it. Second, there's the primordial dreamscape, which includes Dreamflux Reef. The swarm disaster is manifesting again in the Oak Dream within this layer, and is continuously empowering the Order through an endless stream of fear. Third, there's the 12 hours established by the family. This layer was the first to merge with reality, and is itself an enormous trap. Forget about winning. We need to cross all 3 layers of the dreamscape before we can even face Sunday again.
The kitty cat in the Dragon Ball got mad because the Boo took the pudding. Yeah, and didn't give any of the pudding. Yeah, that was right. Boo took Beerus's pudding.
Unfortunately, we're still in the first layer, which is Enna's dream. Although we've regained our sense of self, we're still dreaming. We've only managed to connect our individual dreamscapes, but have not escaped.
There's a rumor going on that they might be remaking the Dragon Ball Super anime, which I hope is not true. I would rather they just continue it than remake it.
To destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up from their dreams.
How do we do that?
Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to uncover the truth herself to make her regain her consciousness. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be nearly impossible.
Boo did have it first, but he didn't share it, and that's why he got mad. Right.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people
A lot of
short period of
people
time.
did not like the pudding thing. They thought it was a really weak story premise for Beerus to have his fight with Goku and everybody. Which is fair, you know. Yeah, I totally get that. I think that was weak too. I did like the movie though. The Battle of the Gods movie.
Looks like the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath will be the only solution.
It was a fun watch.
No need for that. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy. Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
Right, this part I already know too.
Do you know what it is, Acheron?
A butt plug?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger. That it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner.
That was so random.
Because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero. And in the direction it falls.
You don't like Goku's Japanese voice act? I mean, the reason why Goku sounds like that is because they've kept the voice actress since when Goku was a little kid in the original Dragon Ball, when he was like a 10-year-old or whatever. And Japan has this thing where they never change the voice actor for their main protagonist. They don't do it with Goku, they don't do it with Naruto, and I believe they don't do it with Luffy? I don't know. I don't even know if Luffy gets older, but regardless, you know, they never swap out the voice actors for, you know, ones that should sound appropriate for the character. I don't know why they do this. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. Maybe a tradition thing. Yeah, it's not that I don't like Goku's Japanese voice. It's just, I don't think it's appropriate for like a grown-ass 50-year-old man to sound like, you know, a 10-year-old girl. Or not a 10-year-old girl, but like someone who has a very sharp, high-pitched, raspy voice. It's weird. Luffy's 19 as of now? How old was he at the start?
Countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers.
I'm guessing that's
coming
Grav?
from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose, without questioning the cause or counting the cost. Because we abide by a bottom line.
Oh, he was 17. Okay. He sounds like he's inhaling helium like an addict. Who, Boot Hill? Yeah, because he's a cyborg. He's half robot.
The shooting stars of the hunt.
Oh
only
no,
descend
Goku.
on the longest night.
Goku, yeah.
And with
Yeah.
comes the dawn.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah, Japanese Goku does. I don't know. It's the one anime that I prefer. Well, no, I prefer watching anime and English dub in general. But it is the one anime where I can confidently say that it sounds better in English over Japanese. And it's not just Goku either. There's a lot of voices in the Japanese version of Dragon Ball Z that just don't sound right. Vegeta does not sound right in Japanese. Just saying. I know it's the original, but English Vegeta is goated. Christopher Sabat is goated. Hey, Grav, I knew it was you.
We've stayed silent for far
Yeah,
too long.
I agree.
Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
This should be enough to delay his ascension to godhood. As for the foundation of Enna's dream, It would take an immense power to shake it in an instant.
I think that shouldn't be too hard.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume? Even if it is just a counterfeit god, we'll need an emanator to step in.
And she is one. I saw the whole Gachiakuda and dub. Same here, yeah. Besides the last episode, and that is a real good dub. It is a real good dub. Yeah, I would definitely say Gachiakuda is possibly better in English as well. But that's because of the setting, the characters, their backgrounds, and all that stuff. And the way that the English dub, does their lines and their acting seems a lot more fitting for the characters than the Japanese version does. Gachiakuda is really good. Crazy how One Piece barely finished season 1. Yeah, I've heard the joke before. I've heard it before.
Perhaps
they're finally
it's
taking a
not
break.
Being an emanator. This is a different collective wish. I will do everything in my power to strike down that evil god for you all.
I mean, if that's the case, wouldn't Naruto be just one season as well? Because they never took breaks either.
What about the other 2 dreamscape layers?
There's nothing we can do about them. They're even more dangerous.
The accents work with the characters well. Yeah, they do.
Unlike our current gathering, the dissipation of Anna's dream will take time, which will draw Sunday's attention.
Yeah, mad props to the voice actor of, what's his name? Jabberwock? I think the voice actor's name is Zeno Robinson. He's actually been in Hoyo games before. He voices Seth in Genshin Impact. And... oh, no, he only voices Seth in Genshin. But yeah, he voices Jabberwock. And he does a really incredible job voicing that guy. Jabber, yeah.
Exactly. Once we enter the next layer of the dreamscape, we'll be facing an eon's strength head on. But by then, we'll have played all our cards.
I watch funny anime in English because I can't understand the Japanese, so it's not that funny to me. Understandable. Although sometimes some of the jokes get lost in translation because Japanese jokes can sometimes only be funny if you're Japanese, I guess. So the English localizers have to find a way to change the joke or make the joke make sense in English. Can we wait for the others to wake up? No waiting.
Enna's dream is no ordinary matter. Even with Constance and me giving it our all, we could only reach the few of you here. It's impossible to find more help. As for beyond the sweet dream, our only hope lies in intervention from other eons. But that would be tantamount to igniting a cosmic war among gods. The Order is one of Shipei's aspects. Yet the Harmony stands idle at this moment as Enna is being reborn, without any further intervention. There must be some deeper reason behind this.
But time is of the essence. We must take our fate into our own hands.
In other words, those who only want to survive by playing it safe will die. All those who dare to face death head-on will live. I like that.
Yeah, because you're a gambler.
Just these few people? Oh well, that'll do.
What? All right, this is new. This did not happen before. So Silverwolf and Constance came. Minors are not allowed.
Quiet down. You're just a kid yourself.
Interesting. Is Silverwolf actually older than the Trailblazer?
It's not just Penacony.
The entire Asdana system is done for.
A Stellaron hunter?
She was at the edge of the Asdana system, but she still got dragged into this mess. Just finding her nearly wiped me out.
Speaking of anime, the good stuff is starting this week. So glad they finally did a season 2 to Hell's Paradise. Still very disappointed in One Frame Man. I didn't even like season 2 of One Punch Man. Yeah, I thought the second season was already disappointing. So I didn't even bother watching the third season. I've heard the stories though. I've seen, you know, some clips of the animation. God. They were just banking on that series making money. They wanted to milk that series. I'm also excited for season 2 of Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise was a good one. There's also like a few other big anime that are starting soon.
Quite a bold investment strategy.
I think Free Run? Free Run is starting its second season?
With such a huge risk. What kind of payoff are we talking about?
The other 2 layers of the dreamscape will be handled by the Stellaron hunters.
The other 2 layers? I think she is, I don't know. She is just a short queen, just like my waifu Sparkle.
One of our
Fair enough.
associates is searching in the 12 hours for the other person chosen by the Harmony.
Oh? Miss Robin?
Don't knock off the short queens.
She broke free from Enna's dream through her own strength, and left behind a song for those in slumber.
Silverwolf is also one of my favorite characters in the game.
It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland.
A studio wants to pick up High School of the Dead? I've never even seen High School of the Dead. I don't really care about the fan service anymore. It had a good story. Really? High School of the Dead had a good story. An anime about zombies and tits and ass. It had a good story. Huh. Alright.
Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless, I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it. This includes my brother as well. Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
I see. So, we were able to wake up thanks to Miss Robin's help. But the flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe that these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path, but to inspire them to save themselves.
They'll stir up something big to help break you free from the 12 hours. As for the primordial dreamscape, Sam is standing by, just waiting for you to break free from Enna's dream.
Another reason why I really like Silverwolf is because she's voiced by the actress who also voices Neptune in the Hyper Dimension Neptunia games. So I can't help but hear Neptune's voice coming out of Silverwolf. I just hear Neptune. Is she okay?
Now, I'll tell you, but don't panic. She will die. She will die a second time, facing everything she wants to run away from.
As scripted?
But her fate will be determined by you. She will help you break through the second layer of the dreamscape. Then, she'll fall into Enna's dream, which hasn't fully dissipated yet. If you defeat Sunday and wake her from that dream, then her second death, too, will become nothing but an illusion. But if you fail, the dreamscape will ultimately merge completely with reality, and her death will become a fact.
I won't let her die.
But that still doesn't solve the fundamental problem. What about Sunday? He could wipe out all our efforts with no more than a glance the moment we cross the 3 dreamscape layers.
Oh, Miss Memo Keeper. It's time for a game of recall. I once said something to you lot back in the Oak Dream. So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will dare see the hand through to the end. And now, it's time to reveal that ace. Let me point out 2 mistakes. One of them is yours. Having personally been to the heartland of the Dream Master's plans, wouldn't I have already found a way to inform the IPC? The fleet's deployment was never meant for a direct confrontation. It was to seed the Preservation's heart into the dream. The other mistake was Sundays, and it was a fatal one. He should never have confiscated my cornerstone. He should have kicked me out right from the start.
I saw 1 episode of High School of the Dead and saw this girl die because she left her friend because she was scared of the zombies and she died. And her friend got out alive. That's a zombie.
That's how every
story.
gamble with me goes. The moment
That's
you
how it'd
sat
be.
down at my table, you've already lost.
The zombie apocalypse.
A jade-colored light still sleeps deep within the dreamscape, and it does not require the presence of its owner to unleash its powers.
So what? Even the power of the 10 stone hearts can't rattle an existence already approaching eonhood.
I didn't watch High School of the Dead because it was around that time period. There were just way too many zombie shows and movies coming out. There were zombie games, there were zombie shows, there were zombie movies, and now there were zombie anime, and I was just like, I was getting sick and tired of seeing all the zombie stuff. I didn't want to bother with any of it.
That's why I said the cosmos no longer
I still don't
needs
like
a second
zombies.
order. The Dream Master's plan is indeed flawless. However, when faced with the terror of the swarm disaster, how is calling for the preservation any different from calling for the order? The release of the Cornerstone's powers will absorb the Dreamer's desires and offer them the preservation's promise instead, guiding them to cry out these words. All for the Amber Lord.
Is this the IPC's real goal? To completely take back Penacony on a conceptual path level?
What, you think I'm also trampling over others' beliefs?
We already know all this.
Sorry, but that's exactly what the IPC believes in. Don't question your own ruthlessness. All that matters is profit. The new swarm disaster will end the same way as it ended before. The hammer strike will echo throughout Asdana, seizing the Order's powers on the level of paths to launch our counterattack, leaving Sunday powerless to interfere with your actions. But a new Amber Era will not arrive because of that. Today's hammer strike is not the wrath of an eon, but humanity's battle cry of defiance.
I'll hold my breath and listen for that moment.
Once our plan succeeds, we can strip Sunday of his godhood, but we'll be too drained to join the battle afterward. So...
Do we have to fight Sunday again? I'll defeat him. I'll wake everyone up. I will give Penacony a tomorrow. I will keep trailblazing forward. I'll do the number 4. I will keep trailblazing forward.
Take your time to prepare. Before you head out, may I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you.
Discuss the current situation with everyone.
It's you. I've been wanting to meet you. I'm curious, why does she value your existence so much?
So this is our first meeting now canonically. Oh my god, this is confusing. This is our canonical first meeting, I guess. That's been shoehorned into the story.
Not now. This is not the time. I used to wonder about destiny, about where it's heading. But you can decide its destination, at least for today. The bigger the stage, the more you need to be composed when stepping onto it.
Okay. Done hung.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
Go. You already know what I want to say.
Aventurine and Silverwolf.
We've always been interested in the Stellaron hunters. How about we have a chat after all this is over?
A chat? You're just after my bounty, aren't you? Stay in your lane.
No way, I'm just after that. If you're worried about the bounty, how about I add another billion to that number?
Another billion? You can buy all the video games you want. You can make your own video games. You can make your own GTA.
This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Just as it marked the beginning of all the stories in Penacony. Are you ready?
I've been ready. Let's go.
Very well. Now, please close your eyes. A glimmer of fireflies. A sigh of regret. It is because life dares to slumber that they can awaken.
And now we head off into the second battle with Sunday. And as dreamed, the eternal high noon.
Am I awake?
It's high noon somewhere in the world.
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
Everyone fell asleep in the city?
My brother. Did you still bring the Order's sweet dream into our paradise?
Ow! You're still trying to play the family card at this hour? Your brother doesn't exist anymore. As of now, you'd better call them Anna. Impressive. You really woke up on your own.
Let me reiterate. If you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
Are they gonna like show how she ends up in the battle? Because she does come in halfway through singing.
Ow! Then I'll reiterate as well. I've done my part, and now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin.
If you were in the zombie apocalypse, you'd be dead in a few seconds because you were playing 7 Days to Die. Almost died twice because you were like, chill out, girl.
Why don't you just cut to the chase?
I wouldn't survive in a zombie apocalypse either.
Time's short, so I'll condense the report. Oh, that even rhymed. I'm so talented. A nosy cremator left something on you. She wanted to use it to burn down the illusions you received from the sweet dream, allowing you to wake up from Anna's dream. But it looks like you don't need it anymore.
Then, how were you able to reach this place?
Well, a fool has thousands of faces. It's gonna take a lot to create a sweet dream that can satisfy me. Both you and I can still stay awake for just a little bit longer.
Oh, Sparkle's still awake.
Just a little bit?
I understand Robin.
Honestly, I don't even need to find you. But I am just so kind. I've already killed you once to give you a chance to regain your home field advantage. You're the last festival host awake in Penacony. So, do you want to play a round of roulette? The wager will be the entire planet of festivities.
Stay where you are. What are you trying to do by showing up in front of me?
I want you to watch me blow up all of Penacony. Only then can everyone else launch a counterattack and wake up together.
She's talking about what happens in 2.3 when she sets up the third death for Firefly.
Think about it. Your brother is already a god beyond the heavens. You're not even gonna see him unless you rip open the sky. Ever heard of the trolley problem? Make your choice. Do you want everyone to go down together? Or to have Penacony make a small sacrifice?
Why should I trust the words of a masked fool?
Don't think that I'm just trolling you. My bombs are hidden all over Penacony.
We know
They
this.
took a really long time to set up, you know.
Yeah, we gave the bombs out.
Maybe I should blow up a few to demonstrate how they look. Let me see. Which ones should I choose?
And we know that she's lying, that, you know, the bombs are actually just fireworks or whatever. She never planned to blow up anything.
Stop. What's gonna happen to the dreamers once the bombs go off?
They will all die.
And she's clearly lying.
Then you know I'd never agree to it.
When it's time to make a sacrifice, reality won't be giving you any choices. Or do you want to replay the old joke about the Harmony treating everyone the same?
Life is never a joke, fool. There is no such thing as a lesser evil in this world. Evil, just like morality, cannot be measured, nor can it be compared.
I disagree. There is definitely lesser evils. There's like, you know, petty crime, and then there's like war crimes. There is definitely lesser evil.
Isn't that still the Harmony's same old song and dance? But that suits me just fine. Didn't I already say this is a round of roulette and not an ammunition showcase?
The reason you died is because 2 zombies came out of nowhere and got you?
Get ready to sing.
All it takes
Be
is
like
one.
a bird. If you can make sheep
For me.
hear you, then they definitely won't allow me to blow everyone to pieces, right? What will you choose now? You can either watch as I blow the entire place up, or you can try to save their lives. Maybe this will be your last ever performance.
Last ever performance.
You feeling nervous? I know the feeling. You should feel nervous when going up on such a big stage for the first time.
I'm okay. I just remembered something. That's all. Miss Siobhan, why do you think birds fly?
Isn't this the question that Artorias asks in Tales of Berseria?
Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
I think the answer is because they must.
That was my response as well the first time I heard that question. It's what my brother asked me before I left Penacony. I keep finding myself thinking about it.
I don't know. I fly when it's time to fly, and I stop when I don't want to fly anymore. There's no reason.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
It seems that your answer is really similar to mine. You've also asked me, why do I sing? I think I can answer both of these questions in one go.
What is up with the audio? The audio in the background sounds messed up.
The answer wasn't what I initially had in mind. Originally, I wanted to sing because of something specific that I experienced.
The voice lines are fine. It's just the background noise is messed up.
The Stellaron fell into my homeworld when I was young. Everything I knew was instantly destroyed. We didn't even get a chance to react to it. No matter what we did, it was too late.
this was an issue back in 3.7 as well, back in Amphorius. But I thought it was just because it was an Amphorius thing, but no, it's a problem here too. So there's like a weird bug or glitch going on
But for some reason,
with the audio.
my mother chose to hum a song.
And it
when she tried to
happens-
comfort me and my brother.
It only happens in scenes like this where they have like an art piece right here.
I remember that story. Everyone thought that's why you decided to sing.
Which is the lesser evil, cake or death? Cake's not evil. Cake's good.
No. That experience only made me detest singing.
Swebian is still your favorite NPC? You just want her to be playable? She's one of the best looking NPCs in the game for sure. Like her design actually was like they put effort into her design, unlike most NPCs.
I've believed for a long time that songs can't change anything when disasters strike. That music is the most useless thing in this world. I might be extraordinarily talented in singing, and I might feel super happy whenever I sang. But its futility had always made me depressed.
Then what changed?
I grew up, and I realized that my brother would sometimes hum the same tune as my mother did. And I thought maybe he missed her, but I was too
They
embarrassed
see me
to point
roll
that out.
and they hate
I tried to
it.
comfort him instead. However, his answer to me made me realize what I should be singing for.
Trying to catch you riding dirty.
Obviously, he didn't give me an answer directly, but it got me to think. Maybe some things don't need a reason or meaning at all.
Uh-huh. Cake, the American rock band, is not evil? I don't know a lot of American rock bands. I've never heard of an American rock band called Cake. What kind of rock band name is Cake?
Go and do what must be done, fool.
Oh, did you just have a flashback? Now I'm even more excited. Let me check one last time. If you were to die, how would you want people to remember your ending? Like a bird, she lived her life, graceful and composed. Now her beak parts slightly with a sigh, as soft as falling feathers. Like it?
Drop the sanctimonious mask. Singing only needs one thing, and that's sincerity. My brother. Birds born with wings need no reason to soar into the sky. And those forced to fall back to Earth don't need anyone's condescending sympathy. The sky and Earth are each other's proof and aspiration. When a soaring bird looks down below, it discovers that even after falling, life still holds hope to continue. And when a fallen bird looks up to the sky, it discovers that the possibility of soaring once again still exists in this world. Perhaps they'll never truly understand each other. But what people need is an understanding. It's showing a little more compassion for the way others choose to live. And, when necessary, extending a helping hand. Even if you become the only star and prevent everyone from soaring into the sky, they will still be inspired by your radiance, flap their wings with all their might, regardless of whether they've been hurt in their fall. Thus, the Order's sweet dream will eventually fall. Oh, triple-faced God. If I manage to step onto the path of harmony, then please extend your hand and shelter those who believe in you. And if I am a bird destined to fall, doomed to never sing again, then while the sound of me hitting the ground may be my last note for the harmony, I will never be this world's swan song. In the name of the sweet dream. The Charmony Festival now begins!
Brother, do you miss home?
Even if I do, it's too late.
But you're singing the song Mom used to sing.
They see me rolling.
Even if it's too late, we still have the choice to sing whatever we can.
At the same time, the beginning of the story and also the final stage.
Welcome to the horizon of existence.
Oh yeah, we did come here.
This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones.
Chicken wing.
Let's bid our final farewells here. Remember your name. I'll be waiting for you at the end.
My name is VB.
If only people could have each other beyond just memory. I want everything this world has to offer. Or perhaps I want to find the...
I hope that I'll see her again after
I hope everyone can always live.
Yeah, I've heard all this before. I've heard all this before. Oh, that's new. Silverwolf is new.
Hey, I've read the script. Why are you asking me?
I was just running past all of them. Oh yeah, Sparkle says chicken wing. I forgot about that. Will we wake up?
As long as you're not afraid to fall asleep, you'll definitely wake up.
No, she's gone. They see me mowing my front lawn. I know they're all thinking I'm so white and nerdy. Oh yeah, that's the parody song.
Not the time to leave your final words yet.
We all believe in you.
You need to believe in us too.
The trailblazing expedition won't end here.
We'll wake up together.
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream.
Silverwolf, cook me some pancakes, please.
Or perhaps such is the answer itself.
Those things were...
It's the people who first broke free from the sweet dream. The sleeping and shapeless caught a glimpse of their desires.
Maybe you just play some Smash with Silverwolf.
It was because they held on to these desires that they could dream. It was because these desires were never fulfilled that they could wake up.
So after a wish comes true, people would feel nihilistic?
I think that's not entirely true. I wish people could find happiness, but I've been tainted by too much nihilism. Sometimes I can't help but think.
That's most people when they grow older.
That the nihility is a proud and terrifying dream. It's brought forth not by gain or loss, but by the severing of roads, or even the loss of desire itself. Fulfilling a wish can certainly make people feel the joy of being alive. But if no new wishes ever surfaced again in people's hearts,
then they will gaze upon nihility. That's what the Order's sweet dream is all about.
Indeed. Behind the shadow of the nihility, there must exist the most blazing source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility.
I wonder if they have to re-record these lines, or if these are the same lines from the original story.
We must pursue that primordial light. Before you go, would you tell me your wish?
I wish I had all the waifus in the world. Yeah.
I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision.
The answer itself doesn't matter. What about Firefly's wish? I'm not going to ask the other question because I've already asked it before.
You're looking right at it. She is a hunter who treads upon the finality, destined to sacrifice her own wishes to defy destiny. But no matter which path you and she walk, death will always be the destined finale and the last reunion. Are you ready? She too was here not long ago. You can witness her resolve through this. Witness how that tiny spark of bug light broke free from the pull of the nihility.
Who were you in the past?
The scenery. Am I dead? Really dead?
Death is one step away from here. Step over this place, and you will truly embrace death. Or you can turn back. Tell me, who were you in the past?
The Moth's Iron Cavalry.
And who are you now?
A Stellaron hunter.
Then who will you become in the future?
Just an ordinary girl.
Well then, keep walking forward. Death would suit you better.
Never. I fought tooth and nail to get where I am today, and this isn't over yet. Even if everything burns to ashes, I won't give up.
You should know that's a wish that can never come true. You couldn't become an ordinary girl, even in the last sweet dream.
Why do you think that?
Entangled in the family's conspiracy, facing the mimetic entity's blades head-on, while challenging the resurrected swarm disaster alone. Armed only with the script that can peer into the future. That's more than enough cards stacked against you. Do you really think that the time you spent with her proved anything? For an ordinary girl, simple happiness shouldn't just be a matter of chance.
But who's to say all of this isn't what an ordinary girl would do?
I think you're overthinking it.
What?
Perhaps the Dream Master was right. All the past we've left behind has already determined our future. All my experiences so far will still make me choose to step into danger when I face it in the future. But you misunderstood my answer. I guess it's my fault too. Always talking about wanting a normal life. As if the past that shaped me is some heavy burden weighing me down. Being a Glamoth's Iron Cavalry and having entropy loss syndrome are more than just scars. They are a past that taught me to cherish, urged me to seek, and showed me how to love. All the things you listed are quite extraordinary indeed, but I believe any ordinary girl would make the same choice I did. When faced with everything I have faced.
Remember when I thought there was going to be a battle between Firefly and Mr. Gopherwood?
In the darkest moments, ordinary people never need to feel small. After all, they always discover that they've already become something noble and bright. Indeed, I can't change the outcome or even the process. But I can decide how to view my destiny.
This is just an even deeper form of self-deception, compared to actually changing the outcome.
Free will is mere self-deception for most people anyway.
Where is this going?
As long as I'm not asking others to do the same, there's no shame in it for me. Everyone has their own answers as to why life slumbers.
Some will never find their answer.
But no one can take away their chance to keep looking for the answer. I won't give up, nor will I blame those who do. All I need to do is return their right to make that choice, and return that right to myself as well. So, I will leave this place together with you. Even if embracing my former strength means speeding towards my death. The name I gave myself is Firefly. I used to think I was similar to a firefly, just a fleeting glimmer of light.
Don't fireflies die very easily? Or they die very quickly?
But later, I realized no one would give themselves an unlucky name. It was also because I thought fireflies were beautiful. Later, someone told me that my eyes don't actually work very well. Otherwise, I would have figured out that those insects aren't beautiful at all.
This music is new.
Beauty, love, all our feelings stem from the flaws we were born with. And that's what makes each of us unique. Yet, I can't help but love these little things. Even though I'm sensitive to cold and can't stand the night wind, I still go stargazing. Even though baking cakes is really troublesome, I'll still keep trying. Because I love giving them to people who matter to me and seeing those people smile. I love going around looking for cute dresses, not to show off to others, but because it makes me feel good. So, I won't mind any flaws anymore. I won't fear any new scars. I'll give it my all to find what I love, and I won't let destiny take them away. So...
Firefly wasn't in this scene before, right?
Because they yearn for light.
I think this Firefly part is new.
It's about going through the flames, igniting yourself and burning with the most intense light. My destiny won't fall into darkness. I will light up everything around me.
Oh, and then she comes back to the Gopherwood place.
As long as the clock keeps ticking, death comes for us all eventually. And life has its time, too.
Okay, so the Trailblazer has her fight with Sunday, and I guess Firefly has her fight with the evil Power Ranger.
Always ends up being burned to ashes, then let it burn.
Oh. At least the evil Power Ranger looks badass. As a cool design.
I am will be flames, not ashes.
Order. Dismember.
Actually, I used to envy you. You wouldn't feel pain, even though you were born to bring disaster. But you should be envious of me now. I'm unwilling to face death, nor do I want to keep fighting. But when faced with destiny, I will never run away!
Finally.
My dreams were always of scorched earth, where even a single new bud could never bloom. But I will still burn, and keep on burning, until new life rises from the ashes!
Sam versus Sam? Sam versus Dark Sam?
If you
Evil
are the
Sam?
Dream Master's answer, then listen to my reply in his stead. People hold on to hope not because they have never faced inevitable death.
Wait, what is this?
It's precisely because we are destined to die.
Hold on, I'm gonna let Firefly talk so I can, like,
We hold on to the hope
focus on this later.
of wanting to change something.
Okay. Juvenile Sting is in rapid evolution state. Select a character and they're summoned to fight against it? Sam? Sam enters the Nemesis state and can deal crit damage to something. This boss ate your Rappa paint? Gotta get that, the super break.
Prime, detonate!
You want to betray me? Like fireflies too, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle.
I don't know how I feel about this version of Sam's theme. I think the original Sam's theme was better. Way, way better. They really Skrillex the hell out of the song. They turned it into a Skrillex song.
Firefly Type 4. Awaiting order. Live to fight! Fight to live!
Yeah, there goes the Sam part. This is Dark Sam. Right. I get it. The original's way better. The original's way, way better. This is... I mean, this is fine.
There's no harm in sharing good fortunes.
Yeah, this is the evil version of Sam's music. I can tell. I can hear it. It's just... It's a more dubstep... A dubstepified music. I mean, the original was already very technically. They leaned very heavily into the Skrillex with this one.
Immolate yourself in my death!
Dreams of a past life aren't... Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
There you go, add some
Please
break.
allow me to put the root of this problem.
Probably turn some of their weaknesses to fire.
It's so beautiful.
An explosion.
Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
Capturing initiated bite.
Whoa.
Order. Mutation.
Hey, listen!
You just say, hey, listen.
Move forward! Ignite! Can't wait anymore.
Oh.
Attack detected.
I got an achievement. Whoa. Oh. Oh, he does a comet punch instead of a kick.
The candle flickers.
Oh, he's always done
You're
punch.
breathing fast.
Oh my god, imagine if Sam, if Sam sounded like that. I would prefer if Sam had sounded like that. That would have been an amazing twist.
Look at me.
It's too long. The evil Sam is cool. That could be a skin for Sam, but we got the mid version of Sam with Firefly. I actually like Sam's look. Yeah, I don't think it's mid at all. I think it looks pretty cool. Although Dark Sam's pretty badass too. I think they both look good.
The long dream has vanished.
Firefly, type
Would be neat if we had like a dark version, a skin for Firefly, where like her Sam suit turns into the Dark Sam, and then maybe Firefly will wear goth clothing.
How about we dissipate that foul stench quickly?
Would give the same stop as hearing Seed for the first time when we saw only the bot and not actually her. Like, wait, what? Yeah. I'm still of the mind that Seed should have been the robot and not, well, Seed is the robot, but you know what I mean. Like, Seed should have been the robot.
Both body and mind must be pure.
I did end up pulling for her regardless.
Adjusting organic biomass. Adjusting organic biomass.
I will claim victory for myself.
I think I'm gonna add the debuff.
The truth burns clear as if everything in this world is merely fleeting.
I like it, but with the school outfit, they didn't change Sam that much. Pretty much looked the same. That's what I meant. But I can understand why they didn't do it, because this is like the evil version. Yeah.
Live to fight! Fight to live!
Maybe they'll do it in the future? As a skin?
Any last words?
Yeah, I am not feeling this. Usually they have bangers for their boss themes, but this one's just not it. This ain't it.
Clouds are easily scattered.
And it's not me hating on techno or dubstep or anything. I can listen to some dubstep, but I don't know.
Prime, detonate, adjusting organic.
Oh. Oh, Dragon Ball Z!
I knew it. Everything's far from over.
If embracing fate is also a form of resistance,
then
this time...
I shall embrace death!
Did she take this? Was that the Stellaron?
Is to imagine a future version of yourself.
That was supposed to be the
fate
Stellaron,
is
right?
never fair.
Or was that something? Yes. Okay. She tried to absorb the Stellaron. What is she trying to do? Become like the Trailblazer?
The choices people make are almost completely dictated by their past. No matter how much they try to move forward, there's no guarantee they'll see the future they've imagined.
Huh. I think it was to stop it from bringing in the swarm. And so the solution was to absorb it. Okay.
It's the same for every path. The nihility already exists, whether you admit it or not. And nothing can ever completely escape from nihility.
But she's probably going to be okay after this because she shows up in the 2.3 story with Sparkle when Sparkle tries to quote-unquote blow up Penacony.
Most paths make people believe that this world is good. That as long as you are willing to believe, you would gain power because of your belief. But that does not apply to the Nihility. The Nihility is absurd and vast, capturing those who were unwilling to blindly believe, yet are powerless to fight back. It has nothing to do with good. Be it willing or blind, the way people obtain strength from faith should come from within, not from being forced to bow their heads. This will be a tough journey. Are you still willing to return to the starting point once again?
The Evil Sam music kind of sounds like music from an arcade game. Nah, not even. No, that's not what arcade game music sounds like. No. Arcade game music has a lot of like beeps and boops and bops, but it's not like Skrillex or dubstep. I will always believe in tomorrow.
In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
This music's a little weird.
May death yet end her last dream.
Is this a recorder?
May
or
you
a flute?
guide people back to the waking world. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies.
I come to greet. I come to wine. I come to claim.
I come to pull.
I grant poison for nectar. Sow in spring to reap in fall. Await wizened fruit to fill livened boughs. All for the Amber Lord.
But when you make a choice, there will be a fleeting red that reappears before you once more in that monochrome world. What you must do now is ponder its significance, and then return to the waking world.
Waking up from this dream. Go. Take back the right to Trailblaze. For them, and for me. That's where we will all find our answers.
Mr. Sunday. It's time for you to wake up from your dream. The future of Penacony won't belong to the Order, but will be determined by human will.
She dies? Then what was the point of 2.2? Or 2.3? Does that mean that 2.3 doesn't happen? I really hate fighting Sunday. They made us fight him for... Yeah! Is this the fourth time we're fighting him? Because we literally fight him twice in 2.2 for the grand finale of the Penacony story, the ending. Then we fight him a third time in Sunday's story from last year, or the year before that, rather. And now we're fighting him a fourth time?
The divine power of Enna, actually.
Man, they really love Sunday.
So be it. It wasn't my intention anyway. Let us discern in human form the final conclusion.
Her second death, so that was... Oh, no. Oh, that was her second death. Okay. All right. So she's going to be fine then. Because she has her third death in 2.3.
Did the gods create this world? Do the gods love all beings? Oh, gods. You only need to hold your tongue here and silently hearken.
All light shall grow as nature intended, and reach its end. This mortal world should rest in mortal hands. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality.
We're going straight into phase 2.
No more gods will ever stand here again. This paradise shall be forged by the king of humankind.
Sunday's not a problem for you? Just so tired of seeing the... Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, I understand. They've been reusing this boss over and over again. I think, like, the entire patch has been problematic in general. Why are we using base Don Hung?
The order is ultimately flawed. By this decree, it shall be ended.
Give me my real team. What the hell?
Calm your body and mind. The remembrance is
This team sucks. What?
By this decree, it shall be ended.
No way! Rosalina gave her life to protect the sweet dreams past.
I don't even remember who Rosalina is.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
The hunt brings only futile misery. By this decree, it shall be ended.
Fearless bullets still protect the sweet dreams present.
Yeah, I don't know why they're giving us the base team. Like, who am I supposed to break? Yeah, how are you supposed to break the shield here? Like, most of these are 4 stars.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
I mean, they're probably beefed up for the fight. Or maybe he got nerfed, I have no idea. 2 of them are. Oh. Right.
It shall be ended.
Well, might as well be a 4-star.
Witness the stars shatter before you.
Himiko might as well be a 4-star too. Honestly.
There is no other choice.
Insolent. The trailblaze knows attempts the impossible. By this decree,
Well,
it
I mean...
shall be ended.
Even so, Mikhail still believed in tomorrow.
Himiko got an indirect buff? Sort of. If you have the Dahlia. Yeah, it's one of those deals where, like, if you pull the Dahlia, then indirectly Himiko gets a lot stronger. But it's not great. She kind of relies on the Dahlia in order to be decent.
Stand down.
You said this team sucks, you just give me a good idea. I'm gonna build this team and play with it. Good luck. Good luck. There is no sustain. Your only sustain is March, and she just gives like a shield
Now, it's
to
time
one person.
to become the new watchmaker.
Oh, that's right. Welt doesn't talk. Welt's new voice. Standing still never brings happiness. Come on, let's set this compass needle for the 12 hours.
Only by blazing a trail forward can we set time in motion and give it meaning.
Yes.
Only after the sweet dream ends will tomorrow come. People will keep moving forward, discovering countless new wonders.
Tomorrow, people will know that the world will still welcome countless marvels worth fighting for.
What's with this to the moon thing on the screen?
A stagnant sweet dream can't imprison our desires.
That was weird. Oh.
May this journey lead us starward.
Oh, to the stars. There we go. We didn't really do anything. That was kind of a pointless fight.
So, why does life slumber?
Sam put up a fight. Oh no, she's not voiced here. Oh, come on.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
And then they go splat because they're falling from the sky. Penacony, Land of the Dreams, the end. Don't give me the credits too. Game, come on. I don't need the credits. This is supposed to be a retelling from Constance. You mean to tell me that this is also a memory? This is so weird. Extras, Constance. Yeah.
Unacceptable!
I accept. I mean, I agree. Yeah. I agree. Are we done?
Wake up. It's time for this dream to end.
Finally. Well, it's okay with Acheron only because of one of the 4-star light cones, but we got better characters for Acheron, and she's not really meta anymore. Acheron's still pretty good. She's still pretty great, and she has like a lot of choices to pair up with a bunch of Nihility units. Since her release, they've brought over tons and tons of Nihility units. Anyway, what happens next?
Destiny won't let me give you the answer, and the true ending is too sad. I'd rather you forget about it.
I won't stop here?
Well then, I must come clean about my final lie. I never showed you anyone's memories. Not even my own.
What does that mean? I never showed you anyone's memories, not even my own. Then what the hell did you make me waste the last 6 hours for?
All you've seen is a script I came across by chance. It recorded everything that had happened. And using its stimulation, you actually managed to enter the memories from your own perspective and remember everything anew.
Okay, alright. That doesn't change much. That was also a new fight, not a repeat of one that already happened. What, the Sunday fight? The Sunday fight definitely is a repeat. The only fight that's new is the Dark Sam. What does that mean?
It means you're different. Unique. You've done something no one has ever done before.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Even though your memories were cremated to ashes, you were able to recall them once more, treasuring them once again in your heart.
Feels like a lot of those memories were pointless.
The Stellaron Hunters say you are the one who can turn the wheels of time and give it meaning. That you are the one who can alter destiny and make whole what is incomplete. Come, I want to show you something.
Elio?
Elio? Oh, the cat? Wait, the cat... Wait, what? Wait, is the cat Elio? No. Something else. Dahlia, you can lie to me all you want, but 6 hours is too long.
This is what I promised to give you. The truth about the finality. This cat is not Elio.
Oh.
But a strand of Terminus's divine corpus.
I have no idea what that means. Explain to me, dumb it down for me, please.
The Stellaron hunters described this scene to me. Something I've never seen myself. When Terminus ascends to godhood once more, they will manifest their 1,000-armed divine form and proclaim...
Who is Terminus? Is Terminus an Aeon of a path? Which path is that?
Now I am become finality.
Finality?
Lifting the wheel of time. The destroyer of worlds. Then, Terminus turned into a pack of black cats, distributing every ounce of their divine power between those creatures. The cats shall depart from the end of the world, going against the river of time till the moment of the universe's birth. What you see is one of those cats. As for Elio, he is an even more special existence. Only the Stellaron hunters know his true identity.
What's the cat doing here?
It will tell you the truth regarding the ending you haven't yet remembered. But you must be prepared. What really happened is that Firefly didn't meet with anyone between the fall of the Great Septimus and when she left Penacony. Not even you.
So, 2.3 never happened?
She knew how tragic her third death would be. So she only dared to watch you from afar and hid on her lonesome when she was about to fade away. But even sad memories are precious. If you can accept farewells with grace, then you'll gain the strength to create reunions. When you bid farewell to loved ones, you should cry while they can still hear you. That's the only way they'll know just how many people love them.
Let's just begin.
You know, I often wonder if everything I'm doing right now is just a whimsical gift from destiny. That I haven't really decided anything, but merely being tossed around at its mercy. But right now, I don't care. Because my joy is real. My sorrow is real. And you will be the same. Remember, if you have regrets that must be mended, then shout with all your might from the depths of your heart. Let it be passed to the end of time, and make Terminus, who was about to set off, hear your call. The fact that you can see this black cat means Terminus is in the process of passing by you. The power of only one black cat cannot change much, but your past is Terminus's future. If it remembers your voice and decides to change something in its own future, your past will change accordingly. Perhaps it is because the world is destined to shatter, that an ordinary girl can obtain the bouquet she yearns for.
Oh, we're doing this again? Say the might of Terminus rendered blah blah blah. I can't read that.
Go forth and deliver that bouquet with your own hands, so that no one will be left with regrets. I hope we'll meet again. The only one who could ever please me.
What is that? Why do you always phrase your words like that? Ma'am. She's doing this on purpose.
Father.
Something really weird about you.
Destruction is not just a single glorious moment. And the same applies to destiny and memories. Only by enkindling the winter wilderness with flames that cross the sky can we make the indestructible manifest once more. This is the experience from cultivators who had remade the world, and the wondrous creations from those who painted the world. Sitting among the embers, they drew the morning star, knowing best that only in times of extreme hunger do the stars begin to turn. Why does life slumber? You will eventually find your own answer.
We already found the answer. We said it to Sunday's face.
Then, let's go reclaim everything that was forgotten.
Creating a brand new path. That's truly astonishing. You must have some ideas as his sister, right? If he really managed to do it, what kind of path would that be?
I think it must have been a battle between different kinds of the Trailblaze. However, my brother came to the wrong conclusion. His original aspiration was similar to the Trailblaze, yet the road he walked was one named the Domination, or the Conquest. Even if someone wishes for everyone's happiness, that's still a selfish wish.
Do you think the Aeon of the Path of Domination is a dominatrix?
There will always be those who don't want to be saved, who want to save themselves.
Do you also think that there shouldn't be any god in this world?
No.
Yes.
Even a god who does nothing can at least give people something to believe in and find comfort in.
I don't know, man. All these gods are just causing nothing but trouble. Look at Iron Tomb and
This
all
world
this stuff that's been
definitely
happening
no longer
lately.
needs a king of humankind.
This war of the gods is troublesome.
That's why I believe my brother will come to understand all of this one day as well. He made mistakes, but he was stopped. I don't want him to spend the rest of his life in prison. I want him to also have a chance to save himself.
No wonder you came looking for me.
Yes. I want to make a deal with you. And after that, we'll talk about what position Penacony will hold before the IPC.
I remember, yeah, Jade helped in getting Sunday out. Black Swan and Acheron.
Burnt. Yes. Just like with Mr. Aventurine back then. Nihility infected the dreamscape the moment you drew your blade. Thankfully, this is the world within the dreamscape. Constance took all the knot upon herself and burnt it away completely. Perhaps she won't be able to fully recover for a long time. I'm very sorry. Don't be. She's got other pressing matters right now. That's why she asked me to meet you. She really wants to thank you. She's betrayed too many people, facing death threats from Avengers at every moment. She used to delight in dancing with death.
She has a kink for betrayal.
But at the moment she burned away the Nihility, she said she was blooming. She said that, for the first time, she felt the joy of being alive. Come to think of it, people all believe that the Dahlia's floriography means betrayal. But on the planet where it was first discovered, the locals saw it as a symbol of life and prosperity.
What about Aventurine and Mr. Ratio?
You arrogant gambler. I've already seen through your tricks.
Oh, do tell me what you figured out.
Oh my god, I'm blooming.
When sailing through storms, drunkards always beg for mercy from destiny.
So?
So, they all died. Destiny loves to watch them crash onto the reefs. A fool deserves a fool's end.
I feel like I need to read between the lines here, Professor. But you know I'm not that well read.
Hey, Cordy. Thank you for reminding me to watch Daily Dose of Ziox.
You're not lucky
Xi
at
Zero
all.
X.
You chose to forever remain sober, never becoming a drunkard.
Let's make an actual bet then. It's the perfect day for a few drinks. Once I'm actually drunk, you'll see just how wrong you are.
Yeah, so far, according, this story has been pointless. You're right.
But I don't even care about the outcome. In this world, what could be more precious than
Except
possibilities?
for one thing, but I still need to finish this before I can, you know, be sure. And that's the whole Firefly thing. I don't know if she's gonna permanently die or what, but I'll find out.
So, you still don't want me to join?
That's Elio's decision.
So she doesn't officially join the Stellaron Hunters at this point.
He saw my future?
In all possible futures where you join the Stellaron Hunters, you will ultimately choose betrayal.
Yeah.
You shall become a Lord Ravager named Ephemera, poised to destroy the Remembrance.
What?
Those were Elio's exact words, and your payment.
Payment?
After everything is over, we want you to burn some of her memories.
Wait, the Stellaron Hunters tell her to burn her memories? To burn the Trailblazers' memories?
May I know why?
I would like to know why, too.
She can't head to the next stop with these memories. It would draw the Destruction's attention to her too early, and she'd die there.
Oh.
I can do that. But I'll give the memories back to her sooner or later. In my own way.
I mean, if Firefly permanently dies, then, like, what are we gonna do? We're still gonna end up going to Amphorius anyway, right? I don't see how that would change things. Would the Trailblazer try to find a way to bring her back?
Whether you try to stop me or not.
No one will stop you. It is already written in the script.
The only time someone was brought back to life was, like, Tingyun, but Tingyun becomes Fugue. But even then, that's not true rebirth. That's, like, she was saved. She was retconned.
It will be a new beginning. The 4 apocalypses will converge towards the destruction because of it, while the cosmos will join hands to overcome that annihilation.
The 4 apocalypses?
But where's Firefly? I haven't seen her anywhere.
Now we're in this space. There she is. So she might be fine? I found you.
How did you know I was here?
I don't know. I've been waiting for you to come find me. I
Sorry.
guess.
I wasn't trying to avoid you. But I have my own reasons. Can you just let me stay here by myself?
All right, let's say our goodbyes here.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll meet again. Actually, there are some things about you I feel I should tell you. But I don't want to get you in trouble. Sorry.
Why? Do I have a curfew? Goodbye, Firefly. You notice that she glances over at you once in a while. It doesn't even let me say goodbye. That's funny. I just want to end this. All right. No, I must keep my promise. That's totally how I feel deep inside.
How did you know about the promise? I never mentioned it.
Don't underestimate my intel network.
I don't think I've mentioned it, but I wrote down everything I wanted to do in my journal before coming here. I'm staying here because I want to fulfill the last wish written in it. I've been quietly following you and watching you from afar for a while, but I still didn't want to disturb you. I hope your dreams begin with a smile and end with one too.
What's your last wish?
To see the fireworks, of course. I heard there's this huge airship in Penacony where you can get an absolutely photo-worthy view of the fireworks.
Right, that's 2.3.
So? Let's go watch the fireworks.
Oh, we
it
do.
really is the perfect spot. You've got great taste.
We do end up going, after all. You don't get it. I've got a quest. You don't get it. I've got a quest marker. I gotta move this along.
Either way, thank you. Looks like it hasn't started yet. Let's sit for a while.
And is Sparkle still gonna blow up the place?
I wonder whether everyone feels speechless at times like this.
Nervous?
Maybe it's neither. There's a saying that I always liked. When it comes to someone we want to meet, we always imagine the scene before it happens. Imagine the words we'll say that would make them smile. Slowly but surely, all the things we want to say would have already been said before we even met the person. And when we finally meet again, we realize they're even more beautiful than anything we could have imagined. Yet, at that moment, we find ourselves at a loss for words to express just how amazing they really are.
Why do you care so much about me?
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Elio told me that it would lead to a terrible future. If I say even a few words more, you'll die at the next stop.
Was Firefly and the Trailblazer like a thing or something before she lost her memories?
All I can tell you is why our paths crossed again.
Because the Trailblazer used to be one of the Stellaron hunters, right? Supposedly.
Long ago, you promised
But that
me
wasn't
that
her,
I
you know.
could dream.
Those
then
memories
you
are gone.
would make it a beautiful daydream.
But I've forgotten everything. Am I still the person you once knew? Indeed, what the girl once cherished dearly was her appearance that, if not lost, had changed. Yet her smile never faded, just like when she faced destiny.
What matters isn't how they've changed, but that you still hold those same genuine feelings for them. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's cracking. Entropy loss syndrome?
Yeah. Actually, I still haven't experienced one of the 3 deaths written in the script.
Oh, the third death. Which one?
I only realized it after Anna's dream dissipated. I've made a mistake. Being sent to the Dream Flux Reef by death could hardly be called a death at all. That would have been way too easy. As for the true 3 deaths, the first one, I have known its true form for a long time. I can't dream. After I woke up, I would never dream again. In other words, the me that exists in this dream would completely cease to exist. The second time, I was killed by the swarm disaster. I activated my true power and came back from death. But that power would inevitably lead me to the third death. My symptoms would accelerate uncontrollably until I die of entropy loss. The dreamscape had already started merging with reality when we arrived in Penacony. I thought I was dreaming, but I was actually also living in waking reality. It was causing my entropy loss syndrome to worsen. But don't worry. I asked Silver Wolf about it, and she said things won't get that serious in real life. Let's not talk about this anymore. I just don't want to see you looking sad. This is our most beautiful daydream, and we should see it through with smiles on our faces. After all, we never know when we will use up all the moments we have with someone across all space and time. Hey, could you close your eyes? If this is my only chance to dream, then I want you to see the best version of me. As we near the end, let me indulge in a bit of perfectionism.
Nothing like a little makeup can fix.
Just like what I used to do. Let's close our eyes and imagine ourselves being together. Even if you can't see me, you'll still know that we've never been far apart.
All right. Don't you dare sneak away.
I won't. I promise to stay as long as I can.
All right. Close your eyes.
Let me think. Where should we start? Right. We should start where everything began, of course. Right at that golden hour. When you came to save me. That being said, we could also pretend we're strangers who just happened to meet there. Me, I'm a student traveling to the golden hour. And it'd be nice if I had a bit more pocket money. Oh, and when I show up there, I should dress up a little fancier. And you're a student too. But you came here from a really, really distant planet. Completely unfamiliar with your surroundings.
I come from Earth.
Then, a bunch of mean-looking thugs jumped out, trying to pick on you. When that happens, I'll step up to the plate. Yeah. Let me be the one to save you this time.
Why don't we team up and fight them together?
No worries. That's exactly what I'm going to do. The result doesn't matter. And even the process isn't important. What matters is how we take part in this journey. And how we choose to view it. So, grant me one more wish. Remember how I held you and flew into the sky when we fought against Anna's dream? Back then, I wasn't sure if I would ever wake up again, but I was happy. We were standing shoulder to shoulder once again, fighting against things that we believed were wrong, and we'd do anything for each other. Still, I have a tiny, selfish wish. I know you won't forget this moment, but when you look back on it, I want it to feel lighter. Maybe there were no enemies at all. It was all just a prank. And when I carried you up into the heavens, what we saw there wasn't the terrifying swarm, but rather the fireworks that I never got to see.
You'll be able to see the fireworks. Let's go with that. Is she already, like, syndroming or whatever? Does she, like, disappear? I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh.
Firefly?
So this is her third death.
Elio said we're destined to head to different finalities, that we can't have a future. That's why you told me that you'll give me a daydream more beautiful than any ending could ever be. I'm looking forward to it. But can we really not step over the ending together? I'm not scared of death, but please don't let me die alone.
That's fair.
They say you're destined to bring about the finality, but I believe you'll be there. You definitely will. Only you can know it, and only you can decide. This cosmos certainly doesn't exist solely for you, nor does it flow only under your gaze, but it's forever waiting for you to save it.
Those afflicted with the entropy loss syndrome will experience an irreversible chronic dissolution of their physical form, gradually fading away. Yeah, they're basically, she's getting Thanos'd away. Thanos snapped. You can still run, jump, and talk with others. Everything seems normal, except you're always just a little slower than everyone else. Until the outlines of yourself and the entire world blur into obscurity. You can no longer distinguish reality from dreams, for both have become equally fractured. She is nearing the end stage of the entropy loss, her mind already splintered first. And as she gradually forgot everything, the story of you was the last to fade.
Even so, I'll still be the last thing you forget.
This is the first time I heard the Trailblazer sound emotional. The dissolution is not yet over, and in this very instant, her mind holds only one name and one wish.
Fireworks.
No. While she might still be able to see it.
Hold her hand and fulfill her wish.
The result
This is
doesn't
like
matter. And even the process isn't important. What matters is how we take part in this journey. And how we choose to view it.
It's like Junior Zod all over again.
I'll do everything I promised you.
It's like Yishin Guang, except Yishin Guang actually got her happy ending. However, Firefly's eyes never move again. Every spark of life in her eyes has already gone.
Am I still one step too late?
Wait, she dies standing up? She becomes a potato? It is too late. You would rather remember her in the way she wished, and in your mind, the ending would be a happy one. But when she looks back on this day, she will always discover one regret that can never be mended.
Why?
I would like to know why, too. The crowd buzzes with excitement, and the fireworks are about to light up the sky. The sparkle still...
I can't see it anymore.
Does sparkle still blow up the place? No plappy ending. Rip Bozo. And a song comes on the wind. Is it Robin's song? Will she be clearer because she is gone forever? The bouquet you gave me, can the sound of its petals falling keep me awake always? I can't sing, you guys. I'm tone deaf.
No. It's not beyond saving.
Did you figure something out?
I can change the course of destiny and make up for what's missing. If the world has set an endpoint for our destiny, then at the very least, it owes Firefly the bouquet she wanted.
Damn, they couldn't afford to pay Chevy for another song. That was a new facial expression, was it? The voice at your ear blurs, then fades into silence. You recall the fireworks in your memory, where Firefly caught you as you fell from the sky and carried you up into the heavens. At that moment, the words she spoke left a perfect footnote for the story, one belonging to her and to everyone under the night sky. And you know that this footnote no longer exists. The power of finality is turning back time, and the girl's final regret is within sight. A beautiful daydream. The moment to fulfill that promise has come. You can, you will, you must make it a reality.
You see, everything is possible in this land of the dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Whether the outcome was sweet and dreamlike or bitter and real, it is still the answer we longed for. So, why do people choose to sleep? I think it's as you said.
She got Thanos snapped.
So when tomorrow comes, we'll wake from our dreams, smiling.
So the sparkle thing doesn't happen. I mean, I wanna feel sad about it. I'm not trying to be a dickhead for not like feeling. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. I feel like we're not done. Let me finish. Let's finish. Dream's curtain call. A photo taken at an unknown time, but the reality of its touch is undeniable. In the past, this scene truly came to pass, leaving behind a proof of its transpiration. Though few are aware, a young girl will smile when she recalls a beautiful dream she once had. The dreamer is also the dream maker. The dream maker is also the dreamer. Only by offering up one's past can the most beautiful dreams be woven. People will not lose themselves within them, unwilling to awaken. In their beautiful dreams, they will regain the courage to face the future, and then walk toward tomorrow. Huh. Give it a year and they'll release Firefly 2. That's what I feel like too. Yeah. No joke. Because, like, So 2.7 was a mistake. Was it 2.7 or 2.8? I want to say 2.7. 2.7 was one of the biggest mistakes they've ever made. And that's because Fugue. And because they brought back Tingyun to life, they've, created this new expectation that no character can die. So even if Firefly dies here permanently, that doesn't mean anything, because she can still come back in the future. It doesn't mean anything. They've made death completely inconsequential in this game, thanks to Fugue's story. Also, changing up Firefly's fate overall was a weird choice. Like, why even bother? What was the point of all this? Just to make her dead? Huh? And to shoehorn Constance into the story, I guess. This is... Man, what a waste of time! And on top of all that, they made us, recap the entire Penacony story, dude. Even if it was sort of abridged, it wasn't abridged enough. They could have cut off, 3 or 4 hours of this and kept the new information in. We only had, 1 or 2 hours of new information. She's awake? Who? Firefly. Oh? She's fine for now. Oh! She was like this when Kafka brought her back. Wait, she's alive? She always ends up fainting. Can't even operate her mech. It's a real pain. But the treatment's going good. Don't worry. So she's fine, but she's in a very bad state. She's basically on... She's close to being in a coma. Not really, though. She's just in a really, really bad state. Can I talk to her? Wait till she can get control over her mech first. Recovery will take some time. Are we back in the present day? Interlude. Stay tuned for what happens next. That's it. But what about Constance? Constance just comes back to give me my memories back? That was it. That was the story. This story was ass. This story was complete ass. In my opinion, the dumbest part of that quest was Sparkle killing Robin. I mean... That was... She didn't actually kill Robin, though. That's the thing. She didn't... I don't know. It feels like these new little additions to the Penacony story are completely pointless. Like, we don't need these little details. What's the point of having these, details? And if they were such small details, why recap the entire story for 6 hours? Why waste my time? Why waste my time? This has been a bigger waste of time than Amphorius, I think. Although I walked away from 3.7 more tired than 3.8. So I think, 3.7 was a little worse than 3.8. Sorry, 3.7 is worse than 3.8. The Amphorius finale was worse. Still, God, man, not a single... Well, no, that's not true. I enjoyed a couple of patches to some degree. But 2025 is definitely just the worst year for Honkai Star Rail. Hey, Droana, how's it going? Hello, how are you? God, is this just how the writing is gonna be in the future as well? I don't know, man. I just want to see what the next planet is like. I want to see the next planet, see how the story changes direction, if it does. But I'm just growing more and more apathetic towards this game as the patches go by, and I'm finding a lot of difficulty in just logging into the game in general. I barely log into this game anymore. I log in like once every week or two, just to do like, what is it? The things, the whatchamacallits. Yeah, the Forgotten Hall, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow. That's all I do now. And maybe any event that seems interesting. Like the Remnants of Twilight, I probably will, you know, do some of that. I'm skipping this. I don't do Divergent Universe anymore. I don't do Currency Wars anymore. I just... This game. This damn game. Does it feel like Soto and Guild Wars 2? No, Soto was better. Soto was bad, but it wasn't like, it wasn't completely irredeemable. I actually liked the beginning of Soto and like half of the story. In fact, some parts of the second half of Soto were fine. They were fine. Maybe Janthier. It feels a little closer to Janthier, but even then, I still prefer Janthier Wilds over this. Even Janthier is better than this. This is awful. The writing is just so awful in Honkai Star Rail now. I legit think that out of all the Hoyo games, Honkai Star Rail has the worst story. Genshin Impact is way better. Genshin's better. Zenless Zone Zero is not like the most amazing story, but it's far more enjoyable than this. I don't know. I am... It pains me of like thinking about quitting the game, but like I love the characters. I love, you know, the Trailblazer and the rest of the gang. I like, you know, other characters like Sparkle and Silver Wolf and Acheron and Rappa. So like, there's a reason why I am beating myself up over this and continuing to play the game. It's because somewhere in the back of my head, I am thinking, I am hoping that the game will get better. It's like with World of Warcraft, Droana. It's like with World of Warcraft. I kept playing World of Warcraft and hopes that it would get better. And I kept playing and I kept playing, hoping that it would get, like, please get better, please get better. And I just finally got sick of it at some point. And I was like, no, this is unhealthy. I am building a similar relationship with Honkai Star Rail now. That's what this is right now. Yeah, we'll see what happens. If there's another like gacha game that I fall in love with, or yeah, that might end up replacing Honkai Star Rail for me permanently. I'm waiting to see what NTE is like, Neverness to Everness. I'm gonna try that out, and if that ends up being good, that will probably be my replacement. I'll probably replace Honkai Star Rail with that. And if not that, then probably Ananta. Ananta is looking pretty good. 2026 will be the year, surely. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, I guess that's it. There's nothing left. All there is just waiting for 4.0. Yeah. I'll just wait for 4.0. I'll end the stream. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream right here, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Tomorrow I'll be back at the same time playing the new Genshin Impact patch. 6.3 came out tonight, but I wanted to finish this first. So, yeah, I'll be doing that. Genshin will have 2 acts. 2 new acts. Act 7 and Act 8 to the Not Cry stuff. I'll only be doing Act 7 tomorrow, and then I'll probably do Act 8 in the following week. Thursday, Guild Wars 2, and Friday, I believe I'll be checking out the second half of the 3.0 story for Wuthering Waves. Rest well. You as well. You as well. Alright. You guys have a good night and or morning or afternoon or whatever time zone it is for you. Take care of yourselves and please stay safe. Catch you later. Silver Palace. Silver Palace, I'm going away. I'm ending the stream. I'll talk about Silver Palace another time. Later.